Hi friends, I'm here to make an announcement. I've got a couple things coming up, and the main topics of this video are as listed. A general overview before I get into the gritty details. I'm finally working on getting stuff up to Spotify. I know many of you were excited about that, and it's something that I've wanted to do but never really got around to doing it, so please be patient, but it is coming. I am working on it. The next big thing is SQUAREWARE Plus. It is a subscription via Bandcamp that gets you lots of extra bonus things. And finally is Patreon. I have had a Patreon for a while, but I have kind of been neglecting it. It has recently gotten a couple of updates. I mostly use it for sharing my artwork though, because in case most of you don't know, I am mainly a visual artist. I want to eventually make a career out of it. Music is just my side hobby, but I still enjoy it nonetheless. So with Patreon, you can support both my art and my music, but for those of you who just want to see my music, there's SQUAREWARE Plus. So, let's get into the details. Yes, I am putting stuff up on Spotify. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, but never really knew how to do. After doing a little bit of research, I figured out that I am, in fact, capable of doing it myself. I'm not really concerned with making money off of Spotify because I know it's notoriously shitty if you want to make money off of it. I mostly wanted to do it because people asked me to. I wanted to make it accessible to everybody that wanted to use it because I am also a very avid Spotify user, so I understand the frustrations of not having music on there that you really want to listen to. You have to find other avenues such as Bandcamp, YouTube, etc., etc. That being said, I'm going to upload as much as I possibly can, minus the compilation albums, until down the road if I decide I want to put those up on Spotify. For now, they're just going to remain Bandcamp YouTube exclusive, just because I feel like it's a lot of clutter. My finished albums, singles, whatever, I do plan on putting those up on Spotify. The big issue is copyright. There is a possibility that down the road I will run into copyright issues because I very haphazardly use a lot of copywritten material in my music. So if that is the case, I will probably create versions of any tracks that have issues. I will probably create versions of them that have no instances of copywritten samples, which will immensely change the quality. So that's just a forewarning in case I run into copyright issues. I don't know if I will. I don't really know how that works. So, like I said, I've never done this before, so I guess we'll just have to cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, I intend on uploading all of my finished stuff to Spotify. It will take a while. I did submit Decade of the Yeendeer for review, I guess, and it's still under review as of a couple days later. So it will be a very lengthy process, but it is happening actively. So look forward to that if you use Spotify and want my music on Spotify. Let me introduce SQUAREWARE Plus. This is a Bandcamp subscription that I have recently created that gives you full and unlimited access to my entire discography for streaming, download, what have you, as well as old archived releases and subscriber exclusive albums. My system is creating an album for the whole year and then uploading new songs, tracks, whatever, as I create them. And a good chunk of those do not make it to the public eye. I only pick and choose what I deem fit for the yearly compilation that does get released. And a lot of these tend to be early versions of stuff that eventually gets released later. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that you will get access to that will either not make it to the public at all or will be released down the line. You'll get early access no matter what. And I think that's pretty cool. You'll get everything in your collection for download, streaming, and it is only $3 a month. I wanted to make it lower than that, but $3 is the minimum, I guess. So if you're interested in supporting my music and squeezing all that you can out of me, I think this is for you. And last but not least, I have a Patreon. I created this a while ago, and I've kind of been neglecting it this whole time, but I recently found myself to be motivated enough to kind of go back and revamp my pricing and benefits and all that stuff. And I'm going to try my best to consistently upload onto it. So this is more so for those who want to support my visual art, but I have made a point to include my music there as well, but it is mostly my digital art. I will provide music works in progress here and there, and album downloads for free and all that stuff, but it doesn't have all the complete bits and bobs that SQUAREWARE Plus has. So if you are interested in supporting my digital art, there are a few different tiers. With the lowest tier, you can do a trial period just to see how you like it and go from there. I provide works in progress of my music, my artwork, and as the tiers go up, of course, the benefits get more plentiful. There is a complete archive of bunches of stuff. I made sure to create a whole backlog of artwork, so even if I don't upload a lot, you still get bang for your buck. It's a good way to show your support and get something out of me as well. So that is all I have to say for now. These are the biggest things that are going on as far as my music and art go. As always, you know, you shouldn't feel pressured to financially support me. It helps just having an audience to watch, like, and comment on my stuff. It's a big help, it's a big motivator to know that people are viewing and liking my stuff, regardless if they financially support me. As I said, this is my side hobby, and I am not looking to completely financially support myself off of this. I have a full-time job of my own, and that takes up enough of my energy. And so don't feel pressured. You don't have to monetarily support me. The fact that you're just watching this is enough to support me, honestly. So these are just there for those who want to get extra from me, basically. And that is it for this announcement. I don't have any other albums or anything planned for the rest of this year. Most likely the next thing that I will be releasing is Hazardous Waste 2025. So look forward to that.